7 seconds till the end.
Listen, listen.
Time enough for you, perhaps. But what will you do with it?
What will you do with it, Cloud? All right, so let's talk about that. I think this is not what we think it is. A lot of people think that this is the 7 seconds it takes for Sephiroth to drop down and kill Aerith. I think this could be something else. After the latest trailer showed us a bit more of what's going on here, so I just got outright say it. I think the 7 seconds Sephiroth is saying pertains to the merging of worlds that Sephiroth is trying to do. I discovered something the other day that is apparently a thing. There's a world merging superpower, and I think this is literally what Sephiroth is trying to do. So let's look at this real quick. Also called plane meld, planet fusion, world fusion, merging, you know, all that stuff. It says the user can shape a personalized plane of existence to their liking by taking and merging the aspects and qualities of other worlds, ranging to controlling and converging whole realities. User Sephiroth can take and merge whole space-time and realities to create a new continuum with its own form of consistency, which will eventually branch out into an ever-expanding continuum, which according to the quantum string theory goes on forever, meaning that if tampered properly and or given time, said universe will create its own Ori of alternate worlds all in its own. This power allows the user to combine the qualities of said differing continuities into a singular existence, either possibly creating a paradise or inferno of their choosing. So what I think has happened is I think that since Sephiroth cannot win the way that he wants to win and get the planet, and I think this is going to be heavily MCU inspired too, because I watched a lot of that and all that. This is literally like Doctor Strange. You know, there's one time that they beat Thanos, but it's this time there's one time that Sephiroth can be successful and take over the world and ride the cosmos. So what I think has happened is I believe that Sephiroth has, because if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, if I'm wrong on this, let me know in the comments, because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the live stream isn't just to Gaia, it's to the whole universe and other universes. Like, it's all connected in some way, and Sephiroth is in there, the Advent Children Sephiroth. I think he is in there, and I think he has found a timeline, and now that fate is no longer a thing in any timeline, it seems that fate has been destroyed through everything. We see that with Zack. We take out fate in the singularity, and not only does that take it out in the in Remake's timeline, it also takes fate in the Whispers out in the in Zack's timeline, the Terrier timeline. So what I think has happened is now that Sephiroth is in control of the Whispers and in control of fate, or there is no fate, he can now manipulate things the way he wants to. So this time, instead of fate ensuring Zack dies, he survives now. Makes his way to Midgar, meets Kyrie. Everybody there is like looking at something. The world is ending. Maybe they're looking at the crack in the sky that we see in one of the trailers at the very beginning. Whenever you talk about Elmira, or whenever Elmira is talking about the world ending, I'll show that real quick. Yeah, it's right here. Elmira says the world's ending. At least that's what everyone's saying. And we see right here that he was just talking to Elmira, right? And he's cleaned up. So this is a little bit after he arrived at Midgar. But anyway, so what I think has happened is he makes it to Midgar, busted up, hurt, drops Cloud off with Kyrie, watching for a second, you know, whatever. He goes, cleans up real quick, goes to the church. Aerith's not there, something's happened. Whatever's happened is what these guys are reacting to, because if you look really closely, they are freaking out. I just realized we're on live. Wow. Here we are. Sorry about that. But everybody's like looking up here at something. There's like a screen over there. Something's happening. Or like I said, they're looking at the sky that is cracked. That is, if you look at wait, it's not this one. Oh, this is right here. You can't tell with that one, but even Aerith says right there, there's a crack in the sky. That's Doctor Strange and No Way Home with Spider-Man when the purple cracks and stuff. I think Sephiroth has done something. He's trying to merge Zack's world with the other world. Why? I don't know. Maybe he needs that cloud in particular because this cloud's so damaged that he can't manipulate anything, I guess. I'm not really sure why Sephiroth would need the remakes timeline and not just go to Zack's and manipulate it, but he needs the worlds to merge. So he needs these two realities to merge to do what he wants to do. And I think that's what this is. This crack is the beginning of this world falling apart or being in an incursion, to use MCU terms. And they're going to merge at some point. But anyway, yeah, you see Zack come in here. He drops off Cloud to Kyrie real quick. You know, like I said, he's dirty up. He's dirty. Goes, cleans up, goes to church. Church people are reacting to whatever the heck has happened here. They're all hurt, damaged, scared. Then Zack meets up with Elmyra, talks about where Aerith is, whatever's going on with that whole front. See, and in Zack's timeline, that's what's crazy too here, is in Zack's timeline, we see him with Aerith, with Marlene, but we see here, Aerith is dead. This has to be Zack's timeline. But when we gotta put the pieces together. Something's going on here. Something crazy is going on here. So I might have a video out trying to piece these puzzles together at some point. But right now, let's focus on the 7 seconds to stop whatever. I think what Sephiroth is hinting at is he says to Cloud that he has 7 seconds to stop whatever's happening, which I think is the merging of the worlds. So either Cloud can allow the worlds to merge, and doing so will allow Zack, Aerith, Biggs, anyone who's alive in Zack's timeline, who's dead in their timeline, remakes timeline, will now be alive. But that's at the cost of Sephiroth winning, you know? So it's like, it's almost like a no-brainer, don't do that. But he'll be able to save people for the time being, I guess. Or if he can stop it, they all die. Aerith still dies, Zack dies, Biggs is still dead, stays dead, and then Sephiroth also goes along with him. But yeah, that's what I think's happening. That's what I think the 7 seconds to the end means. Also, real quick, I think this little shot right here, what I think is interesting here also is that I believe that, real quick, if it will show it really fast, I think, oh my gosh, I think this could be one of the worlds, and then he turns and sees this, and this could be another one of the worlds. So that one could be Zack's universe, and one can be from Cloud's universe. So I think we could be seeing that here. But let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you think this theory is just bonkers and stupid, or if you agree, or if you have any other thoughts on this. I'd love to know. But be sure to like and subscribe for more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth content. We'll be covering loads and loads. I got so many ideas with this latest trailer. So many things running through my head. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.